Hey there, MGers. It's MG Matt from Maine. Although I'm not in Maine right now, I'm out studying with some Franciscan friars at the moment, which is why I may look a little bit different with my big Franciscan beard, but certainly prayer and meditation has helped with my MG symptoms, along with some diet changes that I eventually will probably make a video and get into. I wanted to post a video now because tomorrow I'm going to see my neurologist in Massachusetts, and I'll have some updates on where I'm at now that I've stopped using prednisone for treatment and I'm strictly on a low sugar ketogenic style diet with intermittent fasting. So I'll be making a video soon with all the updates, but thanks for checking in with me. Okay, here I am at the hospital, getting ready to check in for my appointment. I've decided I'm going to be talking to my doctor about a couple things. Basically that I've been off prednisone for 6 months and I'm about 98% symptom free. The 60 pounds of weight loss will be a test, I think. I'm going to see if she notices that, and I'm not going to bring that up because I think that's a sign of a good doctor if they're asking about that. I'll mention my new diet. I'm not going to get into the keto thing because I know that has still a stigma amongst people in the medical community. So I'm going to just say my new diet with low carbs and low sugars, that I try to eat about 6 cups of veggies every day, small amounts of protein, and higher and healthy fats like avocados and coconuts and nuts and stuff like that. Intermittent fasting, 16 hours off, 8 hours on. And I'm going to see if I can talk her into, or if she's open to the idea of me going down on Inmuron. Excuse me. It's the only medicine I'm on right now, and we went up on it because it wasn't really I was on Imuron and prednisone together and it wasn't effective, so she wanted me to go up on Imuron and stay on a tiny amount of prednisone. Well, I dumped the prednisone over 6 months ago, but I've been up on 125 milligrams of Imuron, so that plus the diet has kept me symptom free pretty much. So I'm going to see if we can get down to 100 or maybe lower. So now it's time to go get labs. Hi.
You can open up your fist.
Well, I just got out of my appointment. I'm still here at the hospital. Things overall went pretty well. I was a little thrown off because the first person that I met with was not my doctor. It was a new doctor. She was a woman. She was great, but I have a lot of complicated backstory, and I didn't want to be Mr., telling my life story in there. So I tried to just keep it short and sweet. Mainly the main point being that I'm not on prednisone, that I'm symptom free. And then when my regular doctor came in, who's more of the MG specialist, then I got into more details. Both doctors were intrigued by my diet. My regular doctor definitely noticed the weight loss, definitely noticed the beard as well. And so that was good because I think that's an important thing for them to notice. They were okay with me not taking the prednisone any longer, and they were under the impression I was on 150 milligrams, where I'm actually on 125, so they want me to stay there for the time being. I pushed a little bit about saying, hey, can I lower the dose on Imuron because I weigh less and because of symptom free, but the goal is to have me symptom free for 2 years before she's going to drop it down. I'm going to roll with that for now. We'll see. I'm not really good at following directions when it comes to taking medicine. Let's see if I have any other notes. They like that I'm eating lots, cups and cups of veggies every day. They thought that was great. She's a vegetarian, so that's, a plus in her sights. The other thing that they were really intrigued by was the episcleritis. So I'll try to keep this story as short as possible. When I had Castleman's disease, I also had this eye flaring thing that I insisted was connected with Castleman's, that, its origin was at the same time. They're like, no, we don't know anything about that, never heard of it, no connection, probably just allergies. And then when they removed the tumor, within 48 hours after the removal of the tumor, boom, the eye thing went away for years. So I definitely connected with it. When it came back last summer, I was suspicious of it and thinking that it was like the return of Castleman's disease again, but it wasn't. In fact, when I went to go see a doctor, it's something called episcleritis, which is a different autoimmune disease. And there was a correlation between when I went off prednisone and when the episcleritis came back. So they found that pretty interesting. Of course, the treatment that the eye doctor gave me was prednisone eye drops, which I took for like a week and then I was done with it. So I'm still not on taking prednisone. So basically my next follow-up is going to be in 1 year, and unless anything changes. They did not have my blood information, my lab results at the time of the appointment, but at the very tail end of it, it came in. And that turned out to be a little bit, they're concerned about low blood platelets. I think that's an Enmeron thing, but we'll see how it goes. So that's my update for now. I did not get into the ketogenic diet. I did say low carb, low sugar. I didn't get into any of my vitamins or, minerals or supplements or any of that to sound like a crazy person in there. So that's my update. If you have questions, certainly leave them for me below and I'll try to get to them. And June is Myasthenia Gravis Awareness Month, so I promise to have some videos for that. All right, thanks for watching.